All right, what's up, everyone? I've come here today with the video I've been promising for a while. I got to use my hand to do this one because still I haven't gotten a new tripod thing to keep the camera steady, but it might actually going like this might be better anyhow because I have to flip the pages. Though this is the video on the year-end award PWI magazines from 2014 until now. So we can see how much of a difference 10 years can make when it comes to these awards. Let's take a look here. Fine. Charlotte Flair won Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's crazy to think that it's been 10 years since she's really been in the business. Look at that sweet Chad Gable photo there with that hairstyle. Daniel Bryan got Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. Rusev was Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Sting got Comeback of the Year. That would be when he entered the WWE. AJ Lee was Woman of the Year. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose was Feud of the Year. Dean Ambrose was Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. Most Hated went to Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, The Authority. Match of the Year was John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. The Usos were Tag Team of the Year. And Wrestler of the Year went to Brock Lesnar, with Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, and Cena as the runner-ups there. And Dory Funk Jr. got the Stanley Weston Award that year. I think that's the only awards that are left. Yep. So that was, look at that. How to win Wrestler of the Year in 61 minutes, 49 seconds. Way to go, Brock. Following year, let's take a look here at what we got. So Moose won Rookie of the Year. He outbeat Braun Strowman. Wow. Bayley was Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. Roman Reigns was Most Improved. And this would be for 2015, of course. Undertaker was Comeback of the Year. Sasha Banks won Woman of the Year. Feud of the Year went to Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. Dean Ambrose once again wins Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. Seth Rollins won Most Hated Wrestler of the Year after having runner-up the year before. Match of the Year went to Bayley and Sasha Banks. Tag Team of the Year went to The New Day. Their first arrival as Tag Team there of the Year. And Wrestler of the Year went to Seth Rollins. Look at that face. So Seth got Wrestler of the Year. And Roddy Piper got the Stanley Weston Award that year for 2015. We now go into 2016, where Nia Jax was Rookie of the Year, and we had runner-ups like Leo Rush, Matt Riddle, and Shayna Baszler. So Nia got the nod with 48%. Wow. Bayley, once again, Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. She's inspiration to us all. Most Improved, The Miz. Comeback of the Year went to Bill Goldberg. Woman of the Year went to Charlotte, with the Horsewomen as the runners-up, as you can see. Feud of the Year went to Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year was Shinsuke Nakamura, with Ambrose coming in runner-up this time. He didn't get it 3 years in a row. Roman Reigns was Most Hated Wrestler of the Year, and he was supposed to be a babyface here, but fans were not having it. And AJ Styles versus John Cena was Match of the Year. New Day, once again, Tag Team of the Year, 2 years in a row now. And AJ Styles won Wrestler of the Year for 2016. And Dick the Destroyer Beyer got the Stanley Weston Award. I think they were only doing one Weston, yeah. I think they start giving out two eventually. I just don't know what year. This is for 2017. We got AJ on the cover again. Does that mean AJ's Wrestler of the Year again? We'll see. Rookie of the Year went to Otis. There's an interesting look for Otis there. Christopher Daniels was Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. Most Improved went to Jinder Mahal. Comeback of the Year went to Jeff and Matt the Hardys. Asuka was Woman of the Year with her dominant NXT Women's title reign. Feud of the Year was Okada versus Omega. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year went to AJ Styles. Most Hated went to Jinder Mahal. Match of the Year was Okada versus Omega. And now we have a non-WWE team with Tag Team of the Year. It's Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. And AJ Styles takes Wrestler of the Year. Wow. Once again, back to back. Here we go for 2018. We get a woman on the cover with Becky Lynch, so that's kind of neat. Rookie of the Year went to Ronda Rousey. Inspirational went to Roman Reigns. Most Improved of the Year went to the Velveteen Dream. Comeback of the Year was Daniel Bryan. Woman of the Year was Becky Lynch. The Feud of the Year went to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Most Popular, once again, is AJ Styles. Most Hated went to Brock Lesnar. Match of the Year, once again, we got Omega versus Okada 2 years in a row for Match of the Year, and 2 years in a row for Tag Team of the Year for the Young Bucks. And 3 years in a row now for AJ Styles winning Wrestler of the Year. And Antonio Inoki got the Stanley Weston Award. Wow. So, AJ Styles, so far, got 3 Wrestlers of the Year awards in a row. Unfortunately, he did not make 4 in a row. As you can see, Adam Cole got Wrestler of the Year here. What a time for Adam Cole, eh? For fans actually believed he was a big deal compared to now in AEW, where I feel like he's not. Unfortunately. Rookie of the Year went to Brian Pillman Jr., who's now Lexus King in NXT. Inspirational Wrestler of the Year, once again, Roman Reigns. Most Improved Wrestler of the Year went to Brian Cage. Those days are long gone, unfortunately. Comeback of the Year, Roman Reigns. Woman of the Year went to Becky Lynch. Once again. Feud of the Year, Gargano versus Adam Cole this time. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year went to the man Becky Lynch. Most Hated went to King Corbin. Match of the Year was Dustin Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes, so AEW gets a nod on here. Tag Team of the Year went to Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish with their NXT reign, so the Young Bucks come in first runners-up this year. And Wrestler of the Year went to Adam Cole. And AJ Styles didn't even make it in the top 3 runners-up this one, wow. And Stone Cold Steve Austin won the Stanley Weston Award for 2019. 2020, we get the horrible Orange Cassidy on the cover. Great. Let's get here. Rookie of the Year, Dominic Mysterio. Who else was rookie back then? I guess they made the right choice. Most Improved was Drew McIntyre. Inspirational was Shad Gaspard. Comeback of the Year went to MVP. Warhorse got Independent Wrestler of the Year. Feud of the Year went to Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Unfortunately, Orange Cassidy won Most Popular Wrestler of the Year, with Moxley once again coming in as first runner-up, as he usually does now in these. Seth Rollins got Most Hated Wrestler of the Year. Match of the Year went to the Young Bucks versus Adam Page and Kenny Omega. AEW gets the nod there. Tag Team of the Year actually went to the women this time, Bayley and Sasha Banks, the golden role models. Take that. Wrestler of the Year went to Jon Moxley. And we get Medusa Maselli and Stu Sachs winning both the Stanley Weston Awards that year for 2020. This is an AEW year if there was never one. This is crazy. Wait till you see this. Jade Cargill wins Rookie of the Year. Britt Baker wins Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Comeback of the Year goes to CM Punk. Here we got a WWE guy. Inspirational Wrestler of the Year, Edge. CM Punk also got Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. MJF got Most Hated Wrestler of the Year. Feud of the Year went to Chris Jericho versus MJF. Nick Gage won Independent Wrestler of the Year. Match of the Year went to Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. Once again, AEW. Faction of the Year was the Inner Circle. Tag Team of the Year, the Young Bucks reclaim that win with the 2021, I believe? 2021 that year. Woman of the Year went to Dr. Britt Baker with all her 3 awards there. Wrestler of the Year was Kenny Omega. So AEW dominated that year with Ron Simmons and Terry Funk winning the, not winning, I guess getting awarded the Stanley Weston Awards. 2022 now. Here we go. Hook, AEW, once again, gets Rookie of the Year. He outbeat Logan Paul. Mandy Rose got Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Her OnlyFans was really improved too, apparently, from what I hear. Comeback of the Year went to Taya Valkyrie. John Moxley got Inspirational Wrestler of the Year for cleaning up his act, I'm guessing, with his drinking and all that stuff. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year also went to John Moxley, so Mox reclaims that goal of being popular. MJF gets Most Hated. MJF versus CM Punk was Feud of the Year. Matt Cardona was Independent Wrestler of the Year. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins was Match of the Year when Cody's torn pec at the Hell in a Cell. Faction of the Year went to The Bloodline. There's Sammy and the Usos there. FTR won Tag Team of the Year. Bianca Belair won Woman of the Year. And Roman Reigns was Wrestler of the Year with Moxley, Cody, and Bianca Belair as the runner-ups. And here we got the Stanley Weston Awards went to Manami Toyota and George Napolitano. I can't ever pronounce his last name. Napolitano? I don't know. I always sucked at doing his last name. I'm sure everyone out there can probably do it well, but I just can't. I never could. And we'll go this year now. We got, I think, I don't know. We'll get it. I already showed it once, but we'll go through again. Sol Ruca was Rookie of the Year. LA Knight was Most Improved. Trinity was Comeback of the Year. Mark Briscoe was Inspirational Wrestler of the Year. Cody Rhodes was Most Popular Wrestler of the Year. Dominic Mysterio was Most Hated. Feud of the Year was Sami Zayn versus The Bloodline. Yes, my hand is shaking now because I've been holding this for 13 minutes. Indie Wrestler of the Year was Matt Cardona. Let me see if I can switch it up here. We use this hand now. That's a little better, maybe. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair was... what was that? Match of the Year? Yeah. Tag Team of the Year was FTR once again. Faction of the Year, Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley was Woman of the Year. And Seth freaking Rollins was Wrestler of the Year. With Sting with the Stanley Weston Award. As well as Nancy Benoit. Whew, there we go. Do both hands here now. So yeah. There they are. In the last 10 years or so, we get to see who won what, how things have changed over the last 10 years, how another company arrived with AEW, how certain wrestlers switched brands, switched roles, switched being from face to heel, everything and in between. You got to see it here in this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And to see how these year-end awards look now compared to the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s. They're still fun to get every year. I still love getting them, still love skimming through them. It's just a tradition that I love to do, so I'll always keep doing that. So, all right, there you go, everyone. I should have a big video early this week, I hope, with some exciting stuff to show off. I'm hoping it's Monday or Tuesday it's in. I guess you'll know whenever I upload the video. All right. Oh, by the way, once again, that guy with the for the Steve Austin figure here, remember this sweet figure? Yeah. He never did message me back on eBay, which I didn't think he would. I was nice with the message. I explained to him, like, it sucked what you did, but I guess he didn't have the balls to write back and man up that he screwed up. So, oh well. All right, until I do my next one, I'll talk to you guys later.